Okay, please settle down. It's okay, please settle down. It's okay. Just give us 2 minutes. We are working on the audio. Can we start? Please come in. Okay, once it begins, we would ask you to stand up. Right now, just wait. Are we starting? Right? Are we through? Can we all please rise? Vande Mataram Sujalam Sukhalam Malayaj Sheetalam Sasya Syamalam Mataram Vande Mataram Shubha Jyosna Pullakusumita Drumadala Shobhini Suhasini Sumadhura Bhashini Sukhadam Varadam Mataram Vande Mataram Vande Mataram. Thank you so much, students. Please be seated. Today we are all gathered here for an interesting program as a part of your orientation program that is happening. But before we go further, I would like to call upon here our very own Dean Ma'am, Dean of Law, School of Law, and Dean of School of Business, Professor Deboshri Mukherjee, to please come here and give a welcome address.
Thank you, Professor Poddar. A very warm afternoon to all of you present here. I take this opportunity first to welcome our distinguished guests in today's orientation program schedule of Ignite, your first step towards management. Let me take the privilege to welcome our honored speakers, Ms. Debolina Roy, HR Head, Vodafone, and I'm sure the next speaker is on his way, Mr. Pritam Mukherjee, VP Orion Edutech, to our campus and to this session where we introduce the students to leaders of management so that they can learn from them the nuances of management, understand from them what are the skill requirements of the industry as on date, and also through these steps harness and harmonize themselves and build their careers so that the future ahead is very smooth, the transition to the industry happens seamlessly, and they are able to build strong, successful careers. Dear students, we take this opportunity to welcome you to the Department of Management under the School of Law and School of Business. And I take this privilege on behalf of all the faculty members of the Department of Management to extend to you not only a warm welcome, but assuring you of our support in the days to come. The expectation from you lies not only with your parents, but from your departmental teachers also. We want you to learn the new business skills that are very much a requirement today of the industry. We expect that you will be able to navigate through all the challenges that you face in the industry. But for you to build yourselves professionally, what is very, very important is that you take up your classes seriously, attend them, take the guidance that your teachers give you, attend these mentoring sessions which the department would organize for you in the days to come, not only to help you build, develop your navigating skills, your networking skills with people from the industry, but also to help you understand that what are the present challenges for which you should be able to deal with, and what are the learnings that you need to develop, what are the skill set that you need to emphasize upon and build upon for you to flourish in the industry. India today is definitely a very vibrant economy. And it is expected that we are going to be the third largest economy by 2030. We also have a very important plus point with our nation, and that is, standing on today's date, 50% of our population belongs to the age group of 20 to 35 and a little beyond. So it's a young workforce that is ahead of us, a young and a vibrant economy that is always open to embracing new technologies, embracing innovation, embracing all the challenges that lie ahead of you. And because we have these prospective features with us, we are expected to develop and grow. And you being the younger generation of our nation, there is a lot of expectation from you. And please keep in mind, the future of India will rest on your shoulders. So you do have a commitment towards the nation. You do have a commitment to your alma mater, SNU or Sister Nivedita University. And you also have a commitment to give to yourselves that you will not let any of us down. I wish you very great careers ahead. I wish that this journey that has started with the orientation program at Sister Nivedita University at the Department of Management remains memorable in the true sense that this journey of learning and skill building at the Department of Management becomes finally results not only in the creation of knowledgeable professionals, but professionals who are knowledgeable and compassionate at the same time. Wishing you great careers ahead, and I welcome you once again, and I look forward to today's session, because today's session is going to be the first focus of light for you to have a glimpse of the industry. The academia-industry interface is very much vibrant and very much, an important aspect that we try to portray upon at the Department of Management. And I am confident that with such learning sessions, your schooling at the Department of Management will truly be an enriching one. Thank you once again for being here and wishing you great careers ahead. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, ma'am. As ma'am welcomed you all, you are in the beginning of a 4 years exciting journey. And as we move forward from enthusiastic students to business leaders, let us have a small glimpse of the department here. Next slide. Next slide. We would like to give a glimpse of the team that you are going to face day in, day out in your 4 years journey. But before we go further, we should say that I'm sure you have gone through our website and you know that our Chancellor and our Vice Chancellor, Pro-Vice Chancellor, they are all really very helpful and has taken a lot of effort in putting up this department and pushing this department ahead. Nonetheless, let us go forward towards the core team of management. Next slide. So we have got 3 domains of studies, UG, PG and PhD. In UG, we have got BBA Honors, that is general, where you go in to do your specialization in your final years. We have got BBA Hospital Management, we have got BBA Finance and Marketing, and we have got BBA Sports Management. In PG level, we have got MBA General, where specializations are HR, Finance, Marketing, Operations Management, Business Analytics. We have got separate MBA in Sports Management, which is core to Sports Management, and we have got a special, separate MBA in Hospital Management, where you focus on Hospital Management as a core subject. Apart from that, we have PhD in different domains in our management department as well. Next. The leadership. We are very thankful and very honored that we are being guided by the guidance of Dr. Debashri Mukherjee, Professor and Dean of our department. Next is Dr. Proma Banerjee. Ma'am, can you just face them? So we have got head of the department, Dr. Proma Banerjee. Next. We have got our wonderful professors here, very learned professors, a very nice mix of academia here. We have got Professor Dr. Shumit Dotto, Senior Professor Operations. Sir, just face them. They need to see. Professor Shumit Dotto. But other sections are here, sir. It's okay, sir. They can see from here. Dr. Shubhit Chattopadhyay, sir, could not come today. Sir is not well. Adjunct Professor in Finance. Dr. Shuddha Shanto De, Professor Finance. And we have got Dr. Momita Poddar, myself, Professor in Marketing. Next. We have got Dr. Mohua Odhikari, ma'am. Associate Professor HR. Dr. Momita Chatterjee, ma'am, Associate Professor HR. Dr. Gargi Lahiri, Associate Professor Hospital Management. We have got Dr. Shoma Sinha Roy, Associate Professor Marketing. We have got Dr. Monirul Islam, sir, Associate Professor Marketing. Thank you, sir. We have got our wonderful team of junior faculties, assistant professors, and who are going to day in, day out be with you all. Annesha Mukherjee, Assistant Professor 2, Human Resource. Dr. Ranuma Aftab, Assistant Professor, Marketing. Dr. Orijit Sen, he is in class right now, taking the third semester classes, Finance Assistant Professor. And Dr. Shantini Roy, Assistant Professor, Hospital Management. We also have Mr. Preetam Guha, Lecturer in Sports Management, and Mr. Arko Laha, Lecturer in Sports Management. With this, let us start our program. And before we start our program, I would like to call upon our Dean Ma'am, for the felicitation of our guest today. And as I call upon the name of our guest, would like to have a big round of applause for ma'am as I will speak. Not now, wait, hold your horses, not now, just wait. Ms. Debolina Roy, General Manager, Talent, Capability and DII, Vodafone. Debolina Roy is a seasonal human resource leader with over 20 years of corporate experience in talent, capability development and diversity inclusion. HOD ma'am, can we also have you here, please? She currently serves as General Manager, Talent, Capability and DII at Vodafone Idea Limited. Throughout her career, she has held leadership roles at organizations including Reliance Communication, Star Cement, Vikram Solar and Arohan. She holds a dual MBA degree from NMIMS, Narsimonji and WBOT, and has further enhanced her expertise through advanced professional programs from Accelerate, Aon Hewitt, SHRM and other reputed institutions. An ISF certified professional coach, facilitator and corporate leader, Debolina is passionate about developing people and building high-performing organizations. She is also an active researcher and with national and international journal publication and has been invited as keynote speaker and panelist at several HR conferences and summits. Please, ma'am, can we have you on stage? Annesha ma'am, can we have the students, please? May I please request Dean ma'am to grace ma'am with Uttariyo? Ma'am, with the... May I please request our HOD Proma ma'am to, Dr. Proma Banerjee to give the guest. Thank you so much, ma'am. Over to you, ma'am. Give it to me. Do you have a hand mic? Is it working?
Hello.
Hello. Yes. Thank you, Dr. Poddar, our Dean ma'am and all other faculties for inviting me here, for having me here. And it's a pleasure always to interact with the bright minds. You are all sitting in front of me. So I asked Dr. Poddar about it and she said you are all in undergraduate courses, maybe BBA, BCom, law, you are all in undergraduate courses. And this is the orientation session, maybe day 1 or something for all of you. Okay. So what is your expectation from the session now? You can just raise your hand and tell me what is the expectation from the session today? Yes. Sorry? Department? Okay. All right. Any other expectation? I can see at least 100 of students in front of me. Yes. So please, at least 3-4 students, please raise your hand. Share your expectations. You all are here, you are investing your time for this session today. What is the expectation? Bolo? Yes. Market and industry, all right? Okay. Arekjon kyo? One more. Ha, please. Okay, great. Thanks. It's always nice to know the objectives, clear. How many of you follow World Economic Forum? All of you are now in a career-oriented course, whatever it is, BBA, BCom, BSc, whatever, law. So you are no more in school. You are now in college, right? In a career-oriented program. So how many of you have heard of World Economic Forum? Okay. So please, I'm sure all of you have access to ChatGPT and Google. Please Google it. ChatGPT, ask the ChatGPT if you're using the prompt right. World Economic Forum, and it published, this is of course an international forum, and they publish a future of job or the current skills required in the market. What are the jobs that are now in demand? What are the jobs that are getting obsolete? What are the jobs that are getting created in the market? So if you read that World Economic Forum report, you will get full clarity. They publish a report on quarterly basis or so. So according to their report, in 1980s, maybe your parents were born in 1980s or like that. So in 1980s, if you have learned a skill, suppose a skill of typewriting, okay? Do you think that 1980, in that period, 1980, 1990, that skill was relevant for 32 years? That means the half shelf life of the skill was 32 years. That means if you learn a skill really well, you can earn your livelihood, or you will be relevant for 32 years in the market. But the same skill, the World Economic Forum is saying that if you learn a skill today, the half shelf life is of 3 years, 3 to 5 years. So you can now understand how fast the world is changing. The world, we call it a VUCA world. Nowadays, we call it a BANI world. These are all jargons. Basically, VUCA means what? Volatile. You understand what volatile is. U for uncertainty, C for complex, A for ambiguity, BANI. So, world is changing very fast. Now I'm working with a technology company, and I know how fast the technology is changing. Overnight, in fact, the people in any technology company like us, we know how fast it is changing. The world is changing. So what is happening is, even today, do you think when you end your graduation or post-graduation will be the end of your studies? No. I myself have done more studies while at work than at college. Because at work, whenever there's a new technology coming, you need to study that. You need to be good at it. A lot of behavioral programs, lot of things. You need to continuously upgrade yourself so that you remain relevant and you move ahead, go up, right? So the market today, so when we go and recruit from colleges, mostly from MBA colleges, the market today, what is the requirement in the market? Okay, so because I have worked in multiple organizations, manufacturing, telecom, and also financial services, banking. So I have noticed one thing for sure, that every company has, different products, different services, and every company's requirement is different when it comes to hiring a fresher. So we are not hiring for your product knowledge or your process knowledge. The company is hiring for your attitude. If you have an attitude, positive attitude, that yes, my career is important and I'm willing to give my best at work, the company will hire you. Of course, there will be a basic test maybe of your knowledge. Of course, we know that if you have completed your BBA and MBA, then you are knowledgeable. Some basic test can be there, but mostly it's about the other life skills. What are the life skills? First, your resilience. What is resilience? The dictionary meaning of resilience is to bounce back. That means in this world, you are going through ups and downs in your life. Result, kokhono bhalo hoy, kokhono kharap hoy. At home, a lot of things happen at home. We are all going through personal and professional ups and downs, challenges. Challenges ashe dhakka mare, and then the resilience means ঠিক আছে আমি পড়ে গেছি, then আমি bounce back করেছি. Who is an inventor of the electric bulb? Electric bulb কে আবিষ্কার করেছিল? Anyone? Thomas Alva Edison, right? So how many times he failed? আমরা সবাই জানি he is the inventor, ও আবিষ্কার করেছে. How many times he failed before inventing an electric bulb? Any idea? If you Google it or ChatGPT it, you will find that more than 10,000 times. 10,000 times. If we try something and then we fail, একবার হলো না, দুবার হলো না, and then we stop. This is not for me. I have tried it thrice and this is not working. This is not for me. We stop. But that scientist, he tried for 10,000 ways. 10,000 times he failed. So that is perseverance and resilience. Resilience মানে আমি হার মানবো না, আমি আবার ঘুরে দাঁড়াবো. I will bounce back. That is resilience. So of course, as a fresher, we look for resilience. যে ইন্ডাস্ট্রিতে ঢুকলো, of course, কলেজ লাইফটা একরকম ছিল. Industry life will be different. Lot of challenges can be there. How fast the person can bounce back from challenges. Adaptability. তুমি ডিফারেন্ট ফাংশনে যাচ্ছ, ধরো কেউ প্লান্টে গেল, কেউ কর্পোরেট রোলে এলো. সো ডিফারেন্ট ফাংশন, ডিফারেন্ট পিপল, ডিফারেন্ট চ্যালেঞ্জেস. হাউ অ্যাডাপ্টেবল আর ইউ? যে আমাকে যেখানে দেবে আমি অ্যাডজাস্ট করে থ্রাইভ করব, আরো বেটার করব. অ্যাডাপ্টেবিলিটি, রেজিলিয়েন্সি, রাইট? Your learning agility. Learning agility means every company, every department has its own process and product. How fast can you learn? How fast can you learn and implement? কলেজে আমরা যেগুলো পড়ি, আমরা শিখি, নলেজ বাড়ে, নলেজ গ্যাদার করি. বাট যখন তুমি ইন্ডাস্ট্রিতে আসবে, ইউ হ্যাভ টু অ্যাপ্লাই ইট. কিছুটা বই পড়ে মাথায় আইডিয়া হবে, অ্যান্ড দেন ইন্ডাস্ট্রিতে তোমায় কর্পোরেটে কিছু শেখাবে, দেন ইউ হ্যাভ টু অ্যাপ্লাই ইট. How fast you can learn and apply, that is your learning agility. How fast can you lead the change? There are a lot of people we say, না বাবা আমি চেঞ্জ পছন্দ করি না, চেঞ্জ হলে আমার খুব অসুবিধে হয়. So then you are not a change leader. You have to, because this world is changing very fast. We will test, like, and we will ask you, like, it's not that you can just say anything and we will believe it, right? You need to tell us from your experience. There's a technique, behavioral event interviewing technique. And those people who are interviewing you, they are also master of that technique. What is the event in your past that you have, experienced some change and you have led the change? Can you give us from your example? Experience. The experience can be at home. The experience can be at college. So you need to, we can understand whether you are telling the truth or you are just faking it. So you need to be ready, like think, reflect. Like today I'm the maybe president of volunteering committee. What is the experience I'm getting from it? Reflect on it so that you can talk about your experience. Life is all about experience and how you communicate that experience, right? Communication skill. lot of time even the working professionals, even today we have a club means it's a speakers club at organization wherein people voluntarily come and practice public speaking. So we have a speaker circle even today, because ability to think with clarity and speak with clarity, your communication skill means whatever you are communicating, the other person is understanding the same thing. There's no gap. Communicating it effectively. So those things matter the most. You know a lot of things, but you can't communicate it. It is a problem. Even today, the working professionals with 15, 20 years of experience, they are coming together and practicing public speaking and communication skill. So it is so important. It's not only professional, for your personal reasons also communication skill. So are you sharpening your communication skills? A lot of schools, business schools, they also, like students like you, they formulate a club, and there's an international Toastmasters club. They go and there are community clubs. You can also form one Toastmasters club here in your organization with the permission of your teachers and professors. And then practice public speaking on a fortnightly basis. Give prepared speeches or impromptu speeches. It will develop your communication skill, right? Another thing is very important is your basic Excel skills. Though a lot of things we are doing through agentic AI and generative AI, they are of course there to assist us, but you need to have the basic Excel skill. And not only the Excel and PowerPoint, PPT, you also need to analyze and give us the insight. Like this is because AI can also give you the dashboard, right? If you're using Claude or any other thing, they can give you the dashboard. But human beings are there to interpret the dashboard and share the insight. Like this is the trend. This is where I think it is going or not going. This is where we need to focus. What is the insight? So take your studies seriously, because nowadays I see people like when we were like you, we didn't have a smartphone in our hand. Nowadays you all are privileged to have a smartphone. Use that smartphone smartly and don't get distracted by the smartphone. I see a lot of people, the attention span is very low. And I will not blame you wholly, because this is a big problem nowadays, People are feeling very depressed. At a young age, people are feeling depressed because they are on social media. And social media, see the research that is done. The more you click on social media, the more depressed you feel, because you're comparing yourself with some other which is a facade, like maybe they are giving some picture larger than life. That is not their real life. And we are a subject to that. So I don't want to give you any gyan, but use your smartphone smartly, use it for educational purpose. And what else? Like, of course, your basic knowledge is important. A good score indicates that you have a medal. You are a serious student. You are sincere. That is indicated by a good score. And when people interact with you, when you share your life experiences, what is the variety of experience you have? Volunteer for different clubs in your college. You can have a case study club wherein you can go and do case study in competition in different inter-college or intra-college competition. The more you participate in this type of activities, the better you become. Like if you are in an interview and if you can give the interviewer about some case studies, like if I'm talking about HR, some factory law case studies you have read, and what was the analysis, what was the implementation after that. So the interviewer will be very much impressed that you have that knowledge and you have that inclination, interest in that subject. Okay? And one more thing, like in our company also we follow that. A lot of people have genuine problem in terms of location. But this is the age wherein you should be, free to move to any location, anywhere. Not everyone gets a job in Kolkata city. Not everyone gets a job in West Bengal state. We should be mobile. Mentally, we should be ready that even if I'm getting a job in anywhere in India, I will take it up if the job is something of my interest. So one is location, geography. Another is role. See, there are a lot of examples in my organization also. There are examples wherein people have done marketing specialization, MBA in marketing, but now the person is working in maybe HR, maybe finance. So your specialization matters, but when you join an organization, the best thing is how are you contributing to the organization. Based on that, you can take further roles. So role, function and geography. Please be ready to take up any role that is of course of your interest, function and geography. Any question particularly if you have, you can ask me. Any question from anyone? How many of you know Yashashvi Jaiswal? What do you know about him? Tell me.
Wait, I'll give the mic.
He's a cricketer.
And?
He plays for India. He's an opening batsman and he plays in T20 format in India and in IPL he plays for Rajasthan Royals.
Okay, great. So you're a cricket, following cricket.
Yes.
Good to know.
Yes.
Do you know his background?
Not exactly.
Not exactly. Can you please? Yes. Anyone who knows his background?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, he was a. His father was a auto rickshaw. Means he used to go work.
Bolo, Bangla bolo.
No, ma'am. I used to speak in Hindi, so I can.
हाँ, Hindi, of course.
मैम उसके पापा मतलब ऑटो रिक्शा चलाते थे और ही यूज्ड टू वर्क पानी पूरी बेचता था वो काइंड ऑफ उसका बैकग्राउंड यही था.
Okay. Thanks for the answer. Thank you.
थैंक यू मैम.
Yes. So Yashashvi Jaiswal, you are now seeing the success of Yashashvi, right? But as he said, he comes from a rural UP, rural belt, right? And he was, please Google, please in YouTube, watch this type of motivational videos in YouTube. There's a very inspirational video on YouTube about him. He comes from a very needy family. Once he came to Mumbai with his father for some job related purpose for his father. He was around 13 14 years of age that time. And he decided to stay in Mumbai alone because he wanted to play cricket. And initial 2-3 years he was struggling. He was selling pani puri in the evening. And no one noticed his skills. He was staying in a tent. Tent means झोपड़ पट्टी में मैदान में खेलते थे जाके. And then after 3-4 years of struggle, ज्वाला सर बोल के कोई है उनको नोटिस किया था सिलेक्टर. फिर तब जाके उनका जब नोटिस किया कि ये बंदा में टैलेंट है तब जाके उनका हुआ कुछ अच्छा लाइफ में. So that few years he had to struggle on his own. And that is called resilience and perseverance. So that is the skill, life skill that will save you in any corporate you join, anywhere you go. Develop those life skills in you. Be ready for any situation. Be ready to adapt to any situation. Okay. Any other question, anyone?
Victor.
Ma'am, you told about the case study club. Ma'am, what really happens there? Can you explain me?
Case studies?
Case study club. Ma'am, you told about case study club. So can you explain what really happens? Like,
Case study club?
yes, I guess
Okay.
you told a few minutes
Okay.
ago.
Yes, sure, I'll talk about it. Thanks. So, case studies, if you have an access or if your college library has an access to maybe HBR, Harvard Business Review case studies, which is related to maybe you are doing HR in BBA, right? So, or you are doing finance, whatever. So, read those case studies first and then form a club. Club means the interested people who are actually interested in case studies. Form a club, maybe 5-10 people. Meet and then discuss those case studies. Analyze the case study and try to solve. Like if you are in that position, what would have you done? And similarly, there are other colleges wherein they are having a contest. They are organizing contest on case studies. Be aware of, have good network with people. Be aware when which colleges, they also send invitation to all the colleges because they want colleges to participate in that case study competition. The best people who are doing the best case study analysis, they should, or whoever is interested in case study analysis, you should voluntarily nominate yourself for those case study competition in other colleges. And then, of course, if you win or lose, you will learn. And that is important because you are also applying what you are learning. Yeah. Anyone else, any other question?
How can we join those clubs?
I'm sure your teachers will guide you. You can reach out to your teachers, like I want to join, because you can form a club in your college only. First you start from your home, like your college. Here, a lot of people are here. You can, like with your teacher's permission, you can, ask for nomination, voluntary nomination. Anyone who wants to join a case study club. And then join that club, internally form a club, and be ready for those case study competitions outside your college.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
All right then. Thank you so much.
আমরা করতে চাইছিলাম
A big round of applause. I cannot hear you. And a clap for yourself also. You have also done wonderfully. Thank you, ma'am, for your wonderful deliberation. Yes? Question? Okay, great. We are having another question. Yes, please.
Ma'am, because they have joined very new, so they haven't not got their uniforms also. They are right now coming in their own dress. We do have a college T-shirt as their uniform. Can you please highlight and tell them a few things about the importance of grooming in HR or in interviews? How important is grooming in interview days and how they should be groomed? Few
Yes,
things.
Sure. Yeah. This is something very basic yet very important. Grooming. Even when a senior professional goes for an interview. So, first is, are you dressed for the occasion? The way you go to a marriage party, or the way you go to your gym, or the way you go to your swimming club, you don't wear the same dress when you're going for an interview, right? So it's very important to invest in yourself, buy some corporate looking dress. Color, you can choose your color, white, black, that's your choice. Invest in your professional looking, dress. So that is important, and keep those dresses for the special purpose. When you are going for the case study competition, when you are going for the interview, when you are going to represent your college And even here, if you have a t-shirt, your college uniform, that's really great. Great to have a college uniform because then you all look similar, uniform and discipline. So of course, this is very basic. That. Second is how, like, if you're going for an interview, suppose. So if you are maintaining your, your hair properly, combing your hair properly, and lot of things, like if you're wearing some, you can see like the kind of accessories and jewelries that you will wear in your friend's, marriage, that you will not wear here in college interview, right? So this is very important. The first impression. Do you know how much time does it take to make a first impression? Read about it. First impression is made within few seconds. First few seconds. And then the rest of it is to validate. Like, I have made a first impression of this person. This person is very suitable for this role. And then the next question I'll ask to validate my own belief that yes, he or she is suitable for this or not so suitable for this. First impression is made within first few seconds of you walking in the room. How do you look? Like, what's the confidence that you are showing? What's the dress you are wearing? What's the shoes you are wearing? How do you, how well groomed are you? So all these things make the first impression. So always focus on making a very positive first impression, dress for the occasion, and wear your confidence. Even you're smiling, your eye contact, the way you are doing handshaking, everything matters. Everything talks about you. Read more about how to form a positive first impression and do accordingly. Thanks.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for giving us your precious time. We are really indebted to you, and we would like to call you again on certain other occasions and some workshops as well. Thank you so much, ma'am. Any other question? We are having lots. We are really happy. There are a lot of questions that are coming up. Yes.
Yes.
Question? Yes.
Ma'am, as you know, everyone here is a fresher. So can you enlighten us with the corporate life and the job life that we will be facing after 4 years?
Okay. See, corporate life, job life, this is something wherein every company, every industry, every company has its own way, right? First and foremost is discipline. If the reporting time is 9 o'clock in the morning, I can't just go at 11 o'clock and say, see, I'm present. So one is discipline. Second is your attitude. So corporate life is somewhere you are working and you are earning. So you are responsible to complete some task and you are responsible to, and then the company will reward you and recognize you accordingly. So it is your behavior which is more important. Corporate life, every company I have worked in plant, manufacturing, that's a different type of environment. If you work in financial services, a different type of an environment. But the only skill that will help you to survive is be disciplined, have a positive attitude, be resilient, adaptability, and your communication skill, have basic Excel, PowerPoint, some basic AI skill also you should now know. AI should be your assistant. Use that prompt, ChatGPT prompt well so that it helps you and becomes your assistant. Otherwise, corporate environment, of course, there are many people working with that organization for many years and they're able to survive and thrive. That means it's your skill which will help you to survive in that environment, and culture and those things will vary from one company to another company. Thanks.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, you can say from here. No, ma'am can say from here.
Hello, ma'am. I am Professor Ramha. I teach the marketing management. I as well.
Yes,
I think
collaboration.
I'm audible. I was audible. Or you want me to...
Yes, ma'am, please repeat. Ma'am, please repeat, ma'am.
Yeah, ma'am, I wanted you to highlight that when you recruit a fresher, what exactly you look in them? Like, is it that the how well or how individually they will contribute to the organization, or the collaboration skill is also important?
Of course, of course. So collaboration is one of our competencies in the organization. You cannot work individual contribution for which you are getting your salary will be rewarded and recognized. But at the same time, a company cannot function only with individual contribution. The person has to work in collaboration with other functions. Sales cannot work without the technology. The technology cannot work without finance. So there is a collaboration already existing in the organization. We need to understand and we need to work accordingly. Collaboration is in our value and competency.
So, ma'am, one final question. I'm sorry I'm taking too much of time. So, just since you have a first-hand experience, when you are meeting a candidate, like when you are interviewing someone, how do you judge that the candidate is, someone who can collaborate well, or who is an individual contributor but not fit for a teamwork? So, if you can help us to understand, because we will be mentoring our student, so it will be good for us. We can prepare them accordingly and industry ready.
Sure.
Thank you.
Sure. So they need to actually do some collaboration work here in this maybe college or in school or college or somewhere. Even if he or she is, doing some, I'm just giving an example, doing some blood donation campaign and collaborating with all other, like BBA, BCA, law and MBA, collaborating with all other streams and classes and organizing that blood donation campaign. That is also collaboration. We ask for his or her experience of collaborating with others. Do you remember any time you have collaborated and achieved some result? And tell me about your last 6 months. What is the specific, occasion where you have actually collaborated with others? And then they should answer us with their own experience of collaboration. Yeah. Thanks.
Any other questions? Okay, then when we are at the end of the first session. Thank you, ma'am, once again. Thank you for being so patient. A big round of applause, please. Ma'am is actually working today, and ma'am has taken her break time of lunch to grace us. And really, really very, very thankful to you, ma'am. Okay, we understand. You all are happy. Thank you so much. Now, as you all are embarking in the new journey of Bachelors of Business Administration for 4 years, the program is designed to challenge your perspective and hone your critical thinking. Taking cue from that, let me welcome the next speaker here. But before that, let me please invite Dr. Gargi Lahiri and Dr. Rehnuma, ma'am, please, for the felicitation of the second speaker of the day. We have with us Mr. Pritam Mukherjee, Vice President, Partnership and Alliances, Orion EduTech Private Limited. With a journey of 25 years of expertise in education, training and skill development, Mr. Mukherjee has been associated with Skill India project with different government and corporates. He has spent 13 years with NIIT as technical and trainer, technical head, group leader in system and industry collaboration and center manager. A voracious reader, Mr. Pritam Mukherjee is currently gracing the board of studies of different universities as industry expert, guiding the modern curricula with current industry requirements. We are very thankful, sir, that you have given your time here. Can we have these, Shuma ma'am, can we have the students, please students come here. Would invite Gargi ma'am to felicitate sir with the, Gargi ma'am to felicitate sir with the Uttoriyo. Can we have some photographs here, please? Photographs, please. Ma'am, can you hold on? Ma'am, can you hold on? Can we have Ranuma ma'am to felicitate sir as well? Student. Before we start sir's deliberation, a big round of applause for all the media students today who are assisting us here. Thank you so much, students. Big round of applause for the students here. Over to you, sir.
Good afternoon, all. And first of all, I am very privileged and thankful to the SNU as well as the Momita madam that I have got an opportunity to have a interactions. Rather, I am not telling the session. I love to interact with the students. I love to interact with the persons who are actually being present in that particular session. And most importantly, the session for what actually I am being invited. Obviously, I would like to have a more interactive sessions from your part. In that case, it's not so mandatory that your communication level has to be in English. In the very beginning of that particular sessions, I'm making it very clear to you. Obviously, you can have a questions in Bengali, you can have a questions in Hindi, no issue. And before starting that one, just already Momita madam has told about myself, but just I'm giving my brief about you in front of you. It would be easier to you understand what the journey I'm having. Myself, Preetham Mukherjee, right now I'm the Vice President of Orion EduTech. I've started my journey in the year of 2002 from NIIT only. So I have started my career as a machine room coordinator. It's a long back, 2002 you can understand. So it is almost 24 years I have passed. And I have completed, in NIIT I have completed almost 13 years of journey. So I have seen different roles. From machine room coordinator to I have seen the technical trainer, then the senior technical trainer, then the group leader, then technical head. Then I was also associated with the group leader in system, group leader in industry collaboration. Then I'm being promoted as a center manager, then being promoted as a regional manager. Then I have thought ki, obviously I have spent almost 13 years with NIT. I thought ki if I would like to change and if I would like to get a more platform basically into the education and training system. I have joined in Orion EduTech in the year of 2015 and joined as an AGM, training and a placement. So I wish to take care of the placement for the Pan India. At that time we were having centers more than 80 plus and I have to handle more than 80,000 students for the across the nations. Obviously, the profile of the candidates, the profile of the students, it's not that they are qualified, they are highly qualified. I'll tell a bit about these things. And from 2015 to 2026, I have been promoted from AGM to GM, then AVP. Right now, I'm heading the resignations for the Vice President. And my core responsibilities is that in Orion EduTech, I'm basically taking care of the entire placement for the Pan-India basis from Orion EduTech, as well as I'm also taking care of the international projects also we are having. And in parallelly, I'm also heading the apprenticeship division. So I hope few of them you can aware about this apprentice division or apprenticeship scheme. If it is required, definitely I would like to have a bit discussion on this. And then I'm continuing over there just, I have completed 10 years plus. So till my 25 years of journey, I have continued only in 2 organizations. It's not that every after 1 year, every after 1.5 years, I have changed the company only to enhance the salary or only to get the designation. This is most critical part what definitely I would like to have interactions with you. Though the profile whom is sitting in front of me, I'm not so sure, obviously as per the mail communications what I have received from Momita madam, at that time I have seen ki maximum candidates are from BBA. So I would like to have interactions with you. May not be possible one-to-one, but definitely I would like to have interactions. in a group wise. If you can just give up on those presentations. So I have made a very small presentation. Obviously, it's not that in that particular presentation you have to focus on more. But obviously, if I'm keeping the points, it will be easier you to understand how actually you'd like to start your journey. Either it is in a BBA, maybe in different department. It can be in sports. It can be in healthcare. Or maybe what I have come to know yesterday, a few students are maybe from BCom background. So could you just let me know, these are the students whom I am getting in front of me. These are the profiles are based on what? How many BBA students are there? Please raise your hands. These are all BBA, no BCom students, right? So yesterday, Momita has told ki all BBA students, they are in same category, or they are in different category? No, BBA it's okay, but specializations? Okay. So how many are there in, raise your hands, how many are from BBA sports? Very less, 4 to 5. BBA healthcare? Again, it is less. So BBA general will be maximum, no issue. At the locations from where actually you are coming, if I can get this information from madam itself. The location, I mean to say they are from the different district, or they are basically maximum from Kolkata itself. Okay, so the outstation candidates, they are staying over here? Okay. So again, I'm telling you, I'm making it very simple that in my presentation or in my session, already I have told you, again I'm repeating you, just keep a note on this. Whatever session interactions I have taken, maybe in the colleges, maybe in the BTech colleges or the different universities, at that time I love to interact with the candidates. It's not that I'll be putting a question answering session in the last. Obviously, that will be there. But whenever I'll be going through that particular presentation, if you can interact with myself, even some point of time also, I would like to have a queries from your end, right? Then definitely the entire thing will be much more easier from the both side, right? And obviously, it's not that after finishing up the presentation, after finishing up the session, you can have a questions. It's not like that. In between that one, you are having definitely the options to have interactions with myself. As I've told you, the sessions, it will be definitely based on the freshers for the candidates who have taken admissions for the BBA. Basically, starting the session, 3 things is very mandatory, not for starting your career, right? Even if you'd like to start anything in your life, in your professional life, in your personal life, 3 things is very important. First is why. Second one is what. And third one is how. So if these are the queries, if you are having very simple in your mind, maximum things can be solved. Let's an example. If you have taken admissions in BBA, right? Obviously, you are about to start your first year. Every students who have taken admissions in SNU is obviously recognized universities not in Bengal, across the nations. If I'm asking the question, why you have taken admissions in BBA? I shall guide you. I shall show you the career paths of BBA. But whenever you have taken admissions in BBA, either in hospitality, in healthcare, or it is sports, or it is general, you should have your questions, why I'm taking admissions to BBA. It should not be like that, someone has guided you. Maybe you can have the guidance from others, maybe from your parents, maybe from your father, from mother, your teacher. But have you ever thought why you have taken admissions in BBA? This is my first questions. Anyone or any one or two can answer. Why you have taken admissions in BBA? It's not that Pritam will be not telling you what are the scopes are there in BBA. From the very beginning of the sessions, I'm making it very simple. That BBA is the kind of course where you will be getting ample of opportunities. after completion of the courses. What Devalina was telling just before the session. But have you ever asked to yourself why you have taken admissions to BBA, why you have not taken the admission for the BCA or the normal, let's say BSc or BA or BA or BCom, BA or whatever, whatever the different subject? Do you have the answer? Anyone? Tell me. Mike did I love to hear in Bengali.
Sir,
Hello.
our background is not in business, but I want to build a business. That's why I took BBA. Not BCom because it is with accountants and mathematics and I hate maths.
Not
That's
hate, you cannot tell. You should not use a word called hate. It hears very bad, right? Might be you are not interested in mathematics,
Yes,
right?
yes.
Okay, so you would like to make yourself established into the business platform in the future. That's why you have chosen BBA. Very good, very good. So from your background, from your family background, anyone who is associated with the business? No one? So this is your choice that you would like to go for a business. Your father and mother does not have any objections. Ki tumi keno BBA porcho? They don't have any objections. Great. Anyone? From this side, don't keep quiet because I don't want to make this particular session bit silent. I don't want this. It should be interactive. Why I'm telling you? Because as you are asking different questions, even madam was also asking some different questions to Devolina. At that time, if you are obviously, if you are not a good speaker, you cannot be. Sorry, if you are not a good listener, you cannot be a good speaker. It's true, but obviously somehow you need to interact. Otherwise, definitely this practice it will be not coming by 1 or 2 days. No one can speak. Why you have taken admission BBA? Madam ra boleche tomra admission niye nicho. এরকম হয়
Sir, I have chosen BBA to become a good leader and to help my subordinates or juniors and guide subordinates or junior to become a good person as well, just like you.
Great, great. That is your inner heart. It's telling, right?
Yeah.
You have not searched this thing from the Chat GPT, right?
No, sir, no, sir.
It should not be also because Chat GPT cannot help you to give all answers.
Yes, sir.
Right? And second, anyone who can tell that why you have chosen the career for BBA? No one. No issue. Then I would like to go for a part called what? Then I would like to go for a part called how. Obviously, I'll go one by one. So I would like to go for this through slide. Welcome to the world of management. Already I have told you. You just go through the slides, the last sentence. Just a bit previous. What's changing, why it matters, and how you can prepare starting today as a first year BBA student. The significance of that particular sentence is very clear. If you are thinking, ki sir, thik ache, cholun, I would like to start, we have understood the session of Pritam Mukherjee, we have understood the session of Pritam sir, we would like to start from today. It will never come. It has to be started from today itself. Don't keep any work pending. If you are keeping any work pending, it will be pending till your last. So these are very important things that I'm telling you, which you have to understand. Whenever you are listening a presentation or a session or viewing any motivational videos, either from YouTube or from Facebook or from Instagram, at that time, it's not that after viewing the videos, just I'll be like, no. It's the simple things. Whenever you are giving any things to your status, maybe if you have performed something yesterday, obviously you would like to put these things in status. It's required because you also need to promote yourself. You also need to have your branding. But if you are putting any motivational quotes in your status or Facebook or LinkedIn, at that time, before publishing, before putting into the status, you just read this particular quote or read this particular video or going through this particular video 10 times. Understand that, then you should publish. Because publishing or putting any picture or any video into the status, it's not a huge job. But whenever you are reading this, whenever you are viewing this, you are realizing this, then you are publishing, it will be there in your mind till your last. Got my point clear? Because the guidance, what I'm trying to give you on the first day, where you are keeping this particular thing in your mind not for one day. If you are keeping these things for the long run, it will be helping you when you will be facing the interview. In front of the interviewer, it will be enhancing your confidence level high. Got my point? Like to understand any of the students sitting from here, sitting over here in front of myself. If you can give me at least 5 minutes time. No issue. No issue. If they are willing to go, no issue. Now, if you can give me at least 5 to 10 minutes time, through that one, at least I can understand that you are just sitting or you are just sitting to listen something. Got my point? It's not that your madam or SNU has forced you to sit over here. Never. You need to understand the valuation of the timing. You need to understand if somebody is giving a presentation, at that time, you need to catch maximum from that particular presentation. Otherwise, you will not be able to understand. Maybe after completion of the presentation, if you make a habit on this, always you should have a pen and paper with you. Whatever the points you are gathering, you should write down these things in your, either in mobile or better, if you can write down these things in the paper using pen. It creates your confidence level high. Might be you are not understanding because you are in a very, beginning stage of the courses. You cannot understand that. But whenever you will be searching the job after completion of BBA or having completed the MBA, at that time, this particular sentence definitely you will be able to understand what Pritam has told you. Got my point? So whatever I am telling, it's not that you have to remember this thing till last. But try to keep these things the point, whatever I am discussing, in the later stage. Whenever you would like to start BBA classes, right? Maybe in the first year, after completion of 3 months, or after completion of 4 months, you asked your madam, you asked your trainer, ki, madam, I would like to give a presentation on as a guest lecture. Whatever the problem is. I would like to give a presentation on AI. I would like to give a presentation on the machine language. I would like to give a presentation on cyber security. Or I would like to give a presentation on BBA healthcare. What's the problem? Will they stop you? Will they stop you? But this particular tradition has already been done. It's not that. Madam will be giving a project. Madam will be assigning a presentation topic. Sir will be giving any things. Based on that one, you have to take a preparation. Then he will be giving a presentation. This is the process of the courses. But beyond the process, also you can think. Why not you can think? I know in that particular room, everyone have heard the name called Messi. Any person, ক্লাসে এমন একজন লোক আছো যে মেসির নাম জানো না? খেলা ছেড়ে দাও, খেলা দেখতে হবে না। এনিওয়ান? মেসি ফ্রম আর্জেন্টিনা নাম শুনোনি এমন একজন আছো? নেই তো? I'm just giving a single example. You are focusing how much he is playing on 90 minutes. Am I right? How many goals he is scoring? How many goals he is assisting? That is your focus. Am I right? Have you ever focused what is the labor, what is the hard work he has given? Then he is playing his 6th World Cup. Have you ever focused? Because that is totally hidden. That is totally hidden. at the age of 39 years, it's very difficult to speak ki sir je keu log khelte pare. In your 25 years, you play 90 minutes, then I'll be happy. So through that sentence, what I'm trying to make you understand, don't only focus the result. The focus on the hard work, the dedication, the ownership, what he has given, not for Messi. If you're focusing on Sundar Pichai, maximum students or maximum even, I'll be not telling the senior profile corporates, maximum students, do you know what actually they are telling me? Pritham sir, what is the salary of Sundar Pichai? Because they are focusing the last part. Have you ever focused, like whenever he has completed his class 10, what is the labor, what is the hard work, what was the focus on his mind? So this particular sentence I am telling for what? Because you are a beginner, you are just into the first year of BBA. Huge opportunities you are giving, I am telling you. For that one, today itself, আজকে কত তারিখ? 23rd of July, 2026. তুমি পাস করে বেরোবে 2029, maybe August, right? At that time, you just keep this particular thing in mind, what I have told you. You have to make yourself as a product. You have to make yourself as a product. Are you getting what I'm telling you? Giving an example. Whenever you are going to market, right, to purchase a mobile, so at that time, before going to the market, you are already keeping in your mind, this is the brand I would like to purchase. Am I right or wrong? এই ব্র্যান্ডের মোবাইলটা আমি কিনবো, আমার কাছে বাবা ধার্য করে রেখেছে, let's say 50,000. আমি অ্যাপেল কিনবো, আমি let's say স্যামসাং কিনবো, ওপো কিনবো, whatever the brand I'll purchase, right? Not only that, তোমার মাথায় এটাও থাকে যে what are the features will be there in the mobile. Am I right? What will be the camera in the front face? What will be the camera in the back? Either this particular mobile is having a latest feature with AI technology or not. Am I right or wrong? Do you know why Pritham is telling this? Whenever you will be passing BBA third year, at the time, you should have the features within you. Otherwise, the degree will be giving you just the entry level, nothing else. Through the certificate, in the entire India, even in the entire world, nobody can give you the job. Madams are there, head of the departments are there, they are definitely cooperating with you. They will be definitely cooperating with you. They'll be definitely giving a fantastic suggestions, as well as they'll be giving a proper career, proper guidance of the subjects. But parallelly, you also need to understand what are the features I have to adapt. Otherwise, you will be not sold. Got my point? You will be not sold. তোমাকে মমিতা ম্যাডামের কাছে এসে বলতে হবে না যে তিনটে ক্যাম্পাসিং আমাকে দিন, নো ওয়ে। ইউ প্রিপেয়ার ইয়োরসেলফ, কোম্পানি উইল কাম টু ইউ। তোমার কাছে মনে হতে পারে যে প্রীতম মুখার্জি এই কথাগুলো জাস্ট জ্ঞানের জন্য দিচ্ছে, নো জ্ঞান। ইন্ডাস্ট্রি ইজ লাইক দিস। আই এম right now, I am associated with more than 600 corporates across the nations. Either it is Bangalore, it is in Hyderabad, or it is Chennai, or it is Jammu Kashmir, or it is Tripura. And these are not only for healthcare, not for sports, not for retail, not for telecom, not for apparel, not for logistics. I am handling more than 30 sectors. Every day in my mobile, if you want, I can show you. I am getting an options. Myself means I am not getting the options. I am getting the options for the candidates. It's a big company. I'll be not telling small company. The options are there from ITC. The options are there from, let's say, from Apollo hospitals. Do you know what they are telling? Ki Pritham, you just send me the candidates. Not, I don't want the list. I don't want the CVs. I want the candidates who are really willing to work with us. That's it. Your focus, Pritham is not telling, your focus should not be into the salary. I'll be never telling this. You absolutely focus onto the salary. But obviously, parallelly, you also need to understand what is the quality you are having. Based on that, after completion of 3 years, you will be entitled to get a package of, let's say, 6 lakhs per annum. Company is not sitting to give you the job, boss. In India, the biggest challenge is there is a huge number of requirements are there. I'll be not telling in Kolkata. I'll be telling across India. They are not getting the persons what actually they are looking for. I'm not telling about the MTechs. I'm not telling about the BTechs. I'm not telling MBAs. I'm telling for any job profiles. So for that one, I'm telling you repeatedly, make yourself as a product which can be sold at any point of time. So for that one, whenever you will be passing BBA or the MBA, at that time, তোমার কাছে কি থাকবে? একটা পেপারই থাকবে না? একটা সিভি থাকবে তো? আর কি থাকবে? সার্টিফিকেটটা থাকবে? Am I right? তোমার পেরেন্টস, তুমি নিজে কোনোদিন যদি এরকম মনে হয় যে আমি 90% পেয়ে গেছি, either in BBA or MBA, আমার জন্য for myself 10 lakhs package salary is fixed. It's 100% wrong. I'm telling on the day one. Because either for Momita madam or the trainers or the HOD, they are not having an exceptional skill. যেখানে ইন্টারভিউয়ারকে বলে দেবে যে এই মেয়েটা দেখতে ভালো, ওকে নিয়ে নিন। জিজ্ঞেস করো তো ম্যাডামকে। I'm doing this thing since last more than 20 years plus. I can recommend you, ki sir, you just take it up. This student is a good student. He is having some willingness to get an opportunity. But obviously, as per your criteria, you should take him. My point is clear, or any doubts? Because before the session, just 1 month back, I was there with the sessions in Kanpur in an engineering college. They are actually pursuing a certification course from Microsoft for the cyber security. I hope you can understand their technical knowledges. I will never be compare this particular BTech or MTech students with you. Never. Because they are searching for different jobs. You will be searching for different jobs. But ultimately, if you are not having the willingness to work, if you think I'll be comfortable whenever I'll be joining, আমার সাথে যেন 5টা অ্যাসিস্ট্যান্ট থাকে, আমার সাথে যেন সপ্তাহে 5 ঘন্টাই আমার সপ্তাহে যেন 5 দিনই চাকরি হয়, আর ওখানে যদি আমার 10 to 6 এর পরে 1 মিনিট বেশি হয়ে যায়, আমি চাকরি করব না। Sorry, if in case if you are thinking कि after completion of 6 days, after completion of 5 days, of in a week, 1 मिनट ज्यादा हो जाएगा तो हम काम नहीं करेगा. If you are having the mentality from the very beginning, it's tough. Got my point clear? Any doubts? Till now, किसी का भी कोई क्वेश्चन होने से हमको बताओ. Repeatedly I am telling you, even I am telling you, इस सेशन पे, whenever I am interacting with you, I can specifically tell you, though I will not do, who is actually listening my voice or who is just sitting only because of force. But I will not mention their name. It will be a problem. I can guide you, being a senior, as I'm having a vast experience, through the interaction, through the communication, through the body language. Definitely I can understand who is listening, who is willing to learn, and who would like to prove themselves maybe after 3 years or 5 years. Till now, if you're having any question, you just let me know. Otherwise, I'll go to the next slide. Sorry. Next slide, Kodo. Do you have any question? Whatever I have told you, it has been written down. You just go through this. How many years you will be getting? 3 years, right? 3 years. 4 years they will get, sorry. 4 years means as per the new NEP. Okay. 4 years, definitely 1 year they'll be getting.
Students, please be patient. Students, please be patient. Give a patient hearing, please.
3 years I have written. As per the new NEP, definitely it can be 4 years. A BBA does not lock you into one job title. It opens door. Now you just go through this. I have already told you before the first slide. BBA is a kind of course jekhane you will be opening up huge number of opportunities. And the sectors can be finance, can be marketing, can be HR, can be operations, can be analytics, can be entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship means you'd like to start up your own business. But the field you are entering is changing faster than ever. What I have already told you. If you'd like to compare the candidates who have completed 3 years back BBA, 3 years back BBA, maybe in the year of 2023 they have passed out. You will be passing out 2029. You have to be more aggressive. You have to be more knowledgeable with the new technologies. 2023 में हमारा AI इतना नहीं था. अभी तुम्हारे पास AI का knowledge, practicality, exact prompt, what I have to write in the chat GPT. If you are not having, you will lack. You have to go as per the need of the industry. So right now, you can just remember, right now from the industry part, IR 4.0 is running. IR means Industry Ready 4.0. Nothing else. What is the requirement of the industry? What is the requirement of the employers? That needs to be understood by the candidates who would like to place after 3 years. I have already told you thousands of career paths from the degree. Now is the best time to start. What has been written down? Best time to start. Started पर की लिखा है? क्या लिखा हुआ है? Best time to start what? देखते बच्चों ना? You cannot see. Best time to start preparing will be done by whom? You only. Madam, trainers, HODs, SNUs can assist you, can guide you, cannot make yourself ready-made whenever you will be going for the job. Next. These are the points all you know, but I have already explained. But again, I am just telling you to understand better. As I have started the session, I have told you 3 things is very important in your life. Either it is in a professional or it is in a personal. First one is why. Why I have chosen BBA. Parallelly, whatever the new things you will be learning, maybe you will be learning BBA in finance management, BBA in sports management, or BBA in healthcare, whatever. Your first question should be arised, why? So the main focus you should have the world management is being rewritten. One is AI and automation. If I'm asking you, what is ChatGPT? ChatGPT hai kya? Can anyone speak? Can anyone answer? Tell me. This is actually the lacking. If I'm, let me explain. Bolo. What? I'm not telling AI. I'm asking what is chat GPT জিনিসটা কি? আমি যদি তোমাকে জিজ্ঞেস করি, that is what I'm asking. That is the biggest problem that has been faced whenever you'll be facing the interview. I'm not telling about technical or non-technical. If I'm asking you, let's an example. If I'm asking you, what is this? Are you telling what is the function of this? ChatGPT is one of the tools. Through that one, you will be able to implement AI. आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस को इंप्लीमेंट करने के लिए हमारे पास कुछ चाहिए, वो चैट जीपीटी है, और भी बहुत सारा है. What? I have told you, it's a tools. It's a tools. Through that one, you will be able to implement all the works of AI. Got my point? If I'm asking you, what is Google Chrome? Answer क्या होगा? Right. From which company? From Google. What is the browser? Just giving an example of browser name of Microsoft. What? Try to understand my question. Google is search engine, browser होच्छे Google Chrome. Am I right? Microsoft का तो एक product है, जो product तुम्हारा browser है. Browser है. Simple example क्या होगा? Right. That way you have to answer. Internet Explorer is one of the browser or a search engine which is not from Google Corporation. Which is from, right. Correct. But I would like to know the earlier version. Then the candidates will be able to understand. Got my point? So you have to be very sharp. Either you would like to go for AI and automation, because whenever you will be passing your graduation or BBA, at that time you have to be master in the chat GPT. Obviously you need to know what is the exact prompt I should give, where he will be giving a best answer. Even, I know you have heard the term called SEO. SEO is what? Search engine optimization means what? Optimize one, do you know what is the meaning of optimize? Optimize means to get the best services, to get the best output. Means, whenever you would like to go for a TV channel earlier, at that time we used to go for a tuning. I hope you have remembered. So whenever you are getting the right tuning, at that time you are saving the channel, right? So optimize means to get the best services. It's a technical part, but these are the things that will be definitely very much required whenever you would like to go for any interview. Because whenever they will be asking any questions to definition, at that time if you are speaking, what is the functionality of this, you will be rejected then and there. Very be cautious. If I'm asking you what is MS Word, ये तो technical question है नहीं है. MS Word क्या है? Red chart. Because you are listening very carefully. That's why I have asked you. MS Word क्या है? ওটা তো লিপস্টিক নয়, নেল পালিশ নয় তো, তো কি ওটা? What software? Software तो system software भी हो सकता है. No, operating software is Windows. Sir, documentary software बोल के कोई software होता नहीं है. That is the lack of knowledge you have to have.
Sir, it is a software to make presentation.
Again, you are giving the definition. It's an application software.
Application.
Got my point? Where actually it is lacking. That is an ultimate thing you have to answer. Because documentary software बोल के अभी तक कोई software है नहीं. Got my point?
Yes, sir.
Sit.
Thank you, sir.
Then second point was sustainability and ESG. Basically, it is what investors and customers expect business to manage environmental and social impact, not just profit. In the modern technology, in the modern industries, at that time, definitely everyone is focusing pollution जाते हमारा बेशी ना होए, pollution जाते जिसमें हमारा pollution ज़्यादा नहीं होना चाहिए. If you would like to be anywhere, any day in my office, I mean to say in a building, have you visited Manik Asadona? Just opposite of EcoSpace, where Infosys is there. The entire surrounding area is a greenish place. You will not be able to go for any smoking, any nesa fesa, you cannot go ahead. So at that time, this is very important. Like for the environment specification, you have to make it very greenish. You have to make it very neat and clean, where everything will be very much, I mean to say, from the perspective of the organization, from the perspective of the employees also, that is something very much required. Hybrid work, digital terms you are knowing, right? Hybrid means what? Hybrid means what? It's a combinations of what? Two different entities. So if you are getting any options after completion of BBA, you would like to get an options called hybrid model. Means you have to work in a work from home model, you have to work in work from office model. Right? Maybe 3 days you have to work from home, 3 days you have to work from office itself. Right? Though, whenever you will be passing, maybe in the year of 2019, maybe hybrid model will not be utilized in the same way. It is basically applicable maximum for the software developers or the software developers who are working basically into the core programming or core databases or core languages. Because the course what you have taken admissions where the programming language part will be not there. Right? ঠিক আছে. So, last point I have discussed, second one. Next. I hope few points already being covered by Devolina. Still, this is the most important things that you have to understand. The skills that matter most today. First one, critical thinking. Already I have told you. If you'd like to do something, you should have a target, you should have a deadline, you should have a consistency. As well as critical thinking means what actually they are writing. Analyze the problems. Every times what I have seen on my employees also, they are telling कि sir এটা হচ্ছে না, sir ये नहीं हो रहा है. They have not worked hard. They have worked just 5 minutes. Frustrated, हम ये छोड़ के चला जा रहा है. ऐसा नहीं होता है. If you have been enrolled, if you have been recruited for an organization, at that time तुम्हारा मुंह देख के वो सैलरी तुमको नहीं देगा. हम day 1 पे बता देते. If you have been offered 25,000 per month, company तुम्हारे पास से minimum they will be expecting 2 lakhs. Keep a note on this. For that one, तुमको कोई कारपेंटर जैसा काम नहीं करना है. कोई घर को कोई कलर नहीं करना है. खेत में जाके खेतीबाड़ी नहीं करना है. Just utilize the brain of yourself. If private sectors are giving 25,000 rupees per month, it should be assumed कि तुम्हारे पास से उसको minimum 1.5 lakhs उसको मिल रहा है. Otherwise तुम्हारा कोई जरूरत नहीं है. If you are thinking the salary package for the Sundar Pichai may be 100 crores. So at that time it's not that he is giving 100 crores. He is giving 10 times of 100 crores or more than that. Communication, you know, I have told you, very beginning of the session I have told you, communication means it's not that you have to be very fluent in English. Whatever you are trying to make them understand, at that time it has to be understandable. Got my point? If somebody is asking you, why should I hire you? Don't go with the ChatGPT answer. Because ChatGPT क्या है? ChatGPT is one of the tools जो तुम्हारा assistant है. अभी क्या हो गया? Do you know this? ChatGPT किसी का assistant नहीं है. ChatGPT हो रहा है किसी का alternative. ये गलत है. Who is intelligent? ChatGPT or you? Who? You. Why? Because ChatGPT has been created by human beings only. So you can take a help of the ChatGPT, but you cannot think that वो मेरा alternative है. Digital fluency already I have told you. Go for the next slide. What do you have to prepare? Most important slide. I'll take just 5 minutes. First year, build the base. Build the base. If you are not having the platform strong, you cannot stand. If you would like to build the base, master the fundamentals, either accounting or economics or communication. Already you have to, Devolina was telling, joining clubs. Then, and explore every functions before specializing. Second year में क्या जाना है? First year में तुम्हारा platform तैयार हो गया. Second year में you have to go to deeper. Deeper means what? जो भी तुम काम किए हो, जो भी तुम पढ़े हो first year में, that has to be revised. And that has to be revised not for the examination. That has to be revised whenever you will be facing the interview. At that time, maybe they will be asking any question from the first year. Got my point clear? First year, the platform you have to make very robust. You take the help of madams, you take the help of whoever it can be from SNU. I am damn sure they will be able to do. But ऐसा नहीं है कि they will be making you such a way, automatically will be master, and whatever the questions interview will be asking at the time of interview, you will be answering very straightforward. You cannot. And the third year, great real experiences. This year not, since last 3 years, we are hiring almost 25 to 30 interns from Amity University. They are specially for MBA or they are specially for the MBAs or BBAs or MBAs. So this is my request. Even obviously madams are there. Whenever you will be in the third year, at that time, try to be associated and work as an intern. Intern means it's not that you have to earn money. You also need to understand the practical exposure in the industry. Got my point? देखो अभी प्रीतम तुमको लगेगा प्रीतम तुमको ज्ञान दे दिया है, but whenever you will be there rightly onto the field of the, I mean to say the platform, maybe in a company called Apollo Hospital, you will be started to working as a maybe as a trainee of a BBA if you are doing the healthcare, specialization on healthcare. If somebody is doing in a general, or if somebody is doing in a BBA sports, do you know what are the features, what are the options are there BBA sports? Ample of options. IPL to you know right, Indian Premier League. उसमें more than lakhs आदमी लगता है, जिसमें they are picking only from the candidates who are doing BBA either general or BBA in sports management. Even in the entire India, many cases, lot of events are being published. Sorry, lot of events are being conducted. Especially BBA candidates are being hired to communicate the, I mean to say to the, basically for the BBA sports management or BBA for the communication or BBA for the general. Next. Already told you. I'll be also requesting the madams also, ki whenever they will be there in the third year, say whenever you say you are actually sending the candidates for the intern, are you sending?
Sir, they have 2 internships, one in 5th, one in 7th.
Who is telling?
So ma'am, I am telling. It's okay.
Bolun.
They have 2 internships. And optional, they also have, they can also do in 3rd semester. So they are doing every odd semester, they are doing their internship.
Great. So this is the most important thing. Internship you should do. You will be able to understand what is the practical hand, what exactly that is happening in the industry. Otherwise, you will not be able to understand. Because if I am viewing something, देखने के लिए बहुत अच्छा लगता है. But whenever I am asking you, भाई तुम वो जाके वो particular company से थोड़ा बात करो, then definitely it will be very tough to understand what is the communication label I'll use. Obviously, my seniors will be there, or the organization seniors will be there to have you to give you the proper guidance. But this is my request: internship is must. Either you are getting stipend or not. This is least bothered. Again, whenever you will be making the CV, ये internship लिख के, if you are thinking I am the master, no. The knowledge what you have gained during that particular internship, that is much more required. I have already told you these things. Curiosity, bit, certainty, already have explained.
So we go to the next.
Next slide. Now this is the things. If you'd like to take the picture, you can take the picture. My request, this slide. That is the just 5, how many things I have written? Eta khali just ये मेंटेन करके चलो, लाइफ में कहां पे भी दिक्कत नहीं होगा. लेकिन सबसे बड़ा प्रॉब्लम कोई भी जनरेशन का ये प्रॉब्लम है. First one is the discipline. First one is the hard work. You will never get anything in a very comfort zone. You will never get. You have to do the hard work, as well as if you are thinking कि हमको शॉर्टकट में वो मिल जाएगा, you will not get. ठीक है चलो. Second one is discipline specifically into the time management.
Students, please be patient. Students.
Now, if bosses is there or reached or what? No, just one. You can. If it is required, definitely we
So
can.
you wrap up, sir.
Okay.
Wrap it up.
So, these are the points already. I hope you have written down these things to yourself. My request is that I have taken a sessions. In that particular sessions, I don't know how many you have understood or all these things. If you'd like to, last point I am telling you, make your profile active in the LinkedIn from today onwards and enhance the connection in daily basis. If you'd like to survive in the industry, you have to have the LinkedIn profile. कुछ नहीं होगा आपके पास प्रोफाइल फेसबुक में होगा. Nothing will help you. इंस्टाग्राम में तुम कितना भी रील डाल दो, एक भी कुछ नहीं मिलेगा. Make a profile if you don't have in the LinkedIn and give minimum time, 35 to 45 minutes in every day. You will be definitely able to understand what you will get after 3 years or 5 years. If you have any questions, you can just let me know. Otherwise, definitely you are hurry. You are about to go for your home. I can understand. Your buses services, maybe what Momita was telling. No issue. So still, if you are having any queries, any questions, you just let me know. You
Any
can
questions?
tell me.
Any questions?
If anybody would like to have a suggestion directly from me, I'm not sharing my mobile number. You can search me in the LinkedIn, Preetham Mukherjee only. If you would like to have any queries, any things, I am here to give you the support. For that one, you feel free. If you have any questions, you just let me know. I know, repeatedly I'm telling you, you are very in hurry to go for your home.
They're actually here from 11 o'clock, so naturally.
No issue. It can be.
No,
it
sir,
can be.
it's okay. So,
If you have any question, you can just let me know.
Any
Otherwise, I'm
questions?
very thankful
Yes.
that
There
you
are
have listened
questions.
it very patiently.
Ma'am,
And I have got a very good...
question. There is a question.
There's a question. Tell me.
All the students, please wait because we'll be having a group photograph.
Sir, how
Please
to
do wait.
start posting on LinkedIn? Like how to start networking on LinkedIn?
Very simple. If they are having their name, they will just create an account in LinkedIn. Number one. Keep a note. आज LinkedIn में तुम्हारा connection कितना है? एक number. Make it enhance in every day. And whatever the activities you will be doing, you should not posting that. Whatever the activities, it should be you are thinking that you can post maybe your new writings or whatever. You can do these things and try to share the connections or send the connections to the all companies, at least HR profiles. That will be definitely getting their confidence level high.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome.
So with this, we come to the session of the second speaker. We have another question.
Yes, sure.
Yeah. Can we have another question?
Great.
Yes. The microphone, please. Yes. This is the last question that we are taking. We'll be wrapping up after this.
Good afternoon, sir. My name is Indrajit. So I would like to ask you, as I am doing BBA in hospital management, and I would like to ask you about the difference between BBA in general and BBA in hospital management.
To be very simple, if you are doing BBA in hospital management, you will be getting specifically the opportunities which is associated with the hospitals. BBA generals, definitely they can get an opportunity for the hospital, for the marketing, for the finance, for the maybe technical. But if you are focused directly into the hospital sectors, you will be getting ample of options. Practically, I am telling you, what is your name? Indrajit, right? You go to any hospitals in in Kolkata, right? The person who is basically greeting you fast, they have completed the course in BBA hospital management. The real example I can give. Yesterday, I had a meeting with the chairman and managing director of Genesis Group of Hospital, Dr. Purnendu Rai. He was telling the same thing. Ki Pritam, if you are having a good candidates who have completed in BBA in hospital management, you send them. I am here to take them. Again, but the candidate should be willing to work, number one. The candidate should be disciplined. The candidate should have a good attitude. Salary देने के लिए मेरा कोई problem नहीं है. Got my point?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Anyone, if you have any questions, you just let me know.
Yeah. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, Pritam sir. Can we have a big round of applause for sir? Sir has taken his precious time out from his work and and is here. I can understand how busy you are, sir.
It's okay. Repeatedly I'm telling I'm very happy to be the part of this sessions. I'll expect whatever does. Obviously, I've just given a session of 1 hour. In that particular 1 year,
Students, can we please be a little quiet?
Your career cannot be built, but at least if you'd like to make yourself, if you would like to make yourself disciplined, motivated, and if you are really willing to work in the future, you will get the opportunity. You don't need to search the opportunity. Opportunity would like to come to you, with yourself, if you have the potentiality.
With that note, we come to the end of the session, and I would like to request our Associate Professor, Dr. Shoma Sinha Roy, to give the closing note. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much. Thanks to all.
Thank you, Momita ma'am. On behalf of the School of Business, I am honored to provide the vote of thanks to the entire audience. I'll start by thanking our Chancellor, sir, for embracing our department, followed by a thankful note to our Vice Chancellor, the Registrar's Office, Chancellor's Office, Dean ma'am, HOD ma'am, School of Media Science, my esteemed colleagues, support staff, and my dear students, for your patience. Okay. So, and of course, last but the most important, our esteemed speakers of the day. Okay. That had been a very insightful session, and I hope you have learned something to move the way forward. Because when we come to a bachelor's in business administration, for that matter, it's a professional curriculum, and it is way different from the other curriculum of general stream. So on that note, I would like to thank everybody and extend my best wishes to each one of you for a happy and insightful learning through all the 4 years of your college life. There will be ups and downs, but we'll face it together. Don't worry. Thank you very much. May we now rise for the national anthem, please.
जन गण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल गंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे.
Thank you so much. Can we have all the students here? The faculty is on the dais. The students here for the group photograph, please. Can we have the students for the group photograph, and then please go. Sir, please come in. Students, come forward, come forward. সবাই বাড়ি যাবে, ছবি তুলে বাড়ি যাও। এসো। Come, ma'am. আসুন উপরে আসুন। শান্তিনী ম্যাম। আচ্ছা আগে ছবি তোল তারপরে আসিস। প্লিজ কাম স্টুডেন্টস, স্ট্যান্ড নিচে। আমরা একটু এগিয়ে আসি, আমরা একটু এগিয়ে আসি, ওর এখানে আসি। আমরা একটু stand up, stand up, stand up, stand up, stand up. কিছু লোক বসে যাও, কিছু লোক বসে যাও। বলছি একটু নিজেদেরকে hide করে everyone take the floor, everyone please come here. যারা সামনে আসো বসে যাও, সামনে বসে যেতে পারিস। বলছি এখানে আরেকটু পিছিয়ে আসতে পারো। সামনে যারা আসো বসে যাও। Say cheese. Cheese. Right? Thank you so much, students. Thank you so much, students. Slowly leave the room. Okay, we are very thrilled to see your happiness.